What is going on, YouTube? This is Lawrence, the Mighty Comics Guy, back with another video. And today we are back for CGC submission, Guess the Grades. I have 4 books that I'm going to be sending into CGC for grading. I happen to already have pressed the books myself with my new presser. Hopefully they turned out all right. They look pretty good to me. But either way, 4 books that are going into CGC. They range from Silver Age to Golden Age. And I think that's it. I don't think I have any Modern Age books or Copper Age. But either way, I'm going to show you guys the 4 books. I'm going to tell you guys what I think the grades are before they get graded. And then a month or so, we'll come back and we'll do probably a couple of videos on what the grades actually are. So let's get started with the first book. The first one is the Golden Age book. It is one of my faves, Tomb of Terror, number 15. Now, the big thing with this book is both the front and the back cover are both detached. Other than that, the book looks to be in pretty solid shape. The staples look good. The book's pretty flat after pressing. Like I said, both the front cover and back cover are both detached. So to me, I do not think that this book is going to get more than a 1.0. I think it will come back at a 1.0. That's my guess. I guess there's an outside shot of a 0.5, but you guys let me know. Look at it. To me, it still looks pretty good for a 1.0. It's flat. There's not really too many pieces missing off the front. There's not too many color breaking creases. So that's what I'm going with, a 1.0. Next book, wasn't sure I was going to get graded, but now that this book has gotten hot, I said, why not? It is Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 1. Now this book, the entire front and back cover are attached to each other, but not the book. So I'm not really sure what this is going to come back at. I'm going to call it a 1.5. Other than that, the book sits pretty good. There are some, creasing in the book. I did my best to get most of it out, but there are still being, a bunch of spine ticks, bunch of wear on the top and bottom. I think there's an outside shot of a 2.0 in this book, but because, like I said, the front cover and back cover, they're attached to each other, but not the actual book. I've not actually seen that in a book before, so I'm not sure what's going to come back, so I'm sticking with a 1.5. You guys let me know what you guys think down in the comments. The next book, again, I wasn't going to get graded, but I really think it needs to be preserved, and that is the Fantastic Four number 12, the first time the Hulk and the Thing meet. Total classic Kirby cover. I did this for my first classic covers number 1 series. If you guys haven't watched that video, check it out. It's a really short one. But either way, there's a bunch of spine wear on this book. But other than that, there's maybe one crease on the right-hand side where the 4 is written on the book. Other than that, I pressed this book and it looks pretty good. There's not much chipping at all, if any. Maybe a little bit of damage on the bottom corners, a little wear on the top as well, but really, really presentable book. I think this is going to come back at a 3.0. There's a shot at a 3.5 to a 4.0, but I always like to stick on the low end, so I'm going to say 3.0 on this one. And the final book I'm sending in is probably I wouldn't say the most expensive out of the 4, but certainly the most recognized, and that is Avengers number 1. There is a tear in the top right-hand corner of the book, some spine wear. There is some substance on the front of the book, which looks like maybe looks like dried schmutz, glue. I don't think it's glue. I don't know what it is, but it's only in a couple like drops area. This book actually presents better than I think it is, but I'm hoping that this can pull out a 2.0. I would be ecstatic because I really, really think I got a great deal on this one. So my guess is going to be a 2.0. It looks pretty good. So there's an outside shot of a 1.5, but I really think a 2.0 is the grade. So that's it for CGC submission. Guess the grades. In about a month from now, we'll come back and we'll check out what the grades actually came back at. And then it'll probably be a 2 or 3 part series only because there's different tiers for these books. So CGC likes to not send everything back at once, which I think is ridiculous. Let's save some shipping and just send everything back at the same time. Either way, you'll probably see 2 or 3 videos about the grades themselves. So again, this is Lawrence, the Mighty Comics Guy, saying thanks for watching my video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and like this video if you like it. I will talk to you guys soon.
I am Iron Man.